Welcome back, guys. Thanks for joining me for another beer review. Hope you're all well. I've just got in from going out with the wife. I've had a few beers already, 5 beers, and after the last 12 days work I've had, it's taken its toll. I do feel a little bit tired, to be honest. I had a massive barbecue meal, so if you're around the North Wales area, Deadwood Smokehouse, I highly recommend going in. Beautiful food. It's not a chain place, so it just has that little bit extra when you go in there. Food's really good and that little bit more of a personal experience, so I highly recommend going in there if you're around the North Wales area. And also another shout out, and I've literally only just thought about this, is to do with that sign behind me, the Vedette Extra Blonde sign. Now I noticed on Facebook today there is a page, a website called Garage Bar. They specialise in doing sort of like beer glasses and bar merchandise, you know, bar towels, chalkboards, beer mats, and all that sort of stuff. And I noticed today in the sale section, because I was looking at glasses, haven't bought any by the way, I behaved myself, but I noticed that this very sign, this very neon sign was on there. Now, I paid a damn sight more money for mine in Birmingham a couple of years ago than what they've got it on there for. And their original price was 80 quid. And it's reduced down to 70 quid. So if you are interested in that neon sign for your home bar, go and check Garage Bar out. And like I say, they got glasses as well. Not sponsored by them. This is just me trying to put it out there if somebody wants a bar sign. So there you go. Can be hung up on the wall as well. It comes with the frame at the back so you can hang it up. So go and check their page out if you do fancy a sign like that for a bargain price of 70 quid, and that is a bargain. Go and have a look. Anyway, we are back with a beer review. It does look rather bright, that light, doesn't it? Don't know whether to turn it off or not. I'm getting a bit of a glare, so actually I might do, let me just pause it. Ooh. There we go, turned it off, that's better. I was just getting that red light on the bottom of the screen there and it's just in my eyes. Not doing me any favours, that wasn't. Anyway, we are here for a beer review, and it's one of the beers that I picked up today. I don't know if you've seen my video, but I went to Home Bargains, picked a load of beer up. And I'm going to review one of the beers that I got from there. Now this one is from America. It is from Cruz Blanca Brewing Company. And this is a can of their Mexico Calling Lager Especial, if you like. It's in a 355ml can. It's coming in at 4.7%. And this cost me £1.89. So not a bad price for an American beer. Obviously it's been imported by, obviously some big company has imported it. But even still, you know, it's still got to come in. Nice artwork there, I do like that. Never had nothing from them. They are out of, do I think, does it say anywhere on here that where they're out of? I can't see. So anyway, let's get it cracked open. Mexican lager. I don't have a Cruz Blanca glass, obviously, but because it's a Mexican style lager, I'm going to bang it in the old Corona Extra glass. So let's get it cracked open. Been in the fridge. Yeah, it could probably do with being a bit colder, but bollocks to it. We're going for it. So let's get it cracked open and see what we get. £1.89 for a 355, which is the American version of a 330ml, I guess, over here. So it's along the lines of a supermarket beer over here, really, a craft supermarket beer, but this has been imported. It's a beer in a glass. There we go. Lots of bubbles going up. It's a nucleated glass. There is, I'm not going to say it's crystal clear. There is a tad of haziness to it. The carbonation is wild. Look at that. And we've got more or less a 2-finger head, which I think is just growing and growing and growing. It really is. But yeah, looks like a lager, rather busy, and that head is just Fuck me, it's nearly 3 fingers now. So, let's dive in with the nostrils and see what we get. Yeah, at the moment on the nose, if I'm honest, it's smelling. That's it. It's a bit more citrus, a bit more of a citrus lemon lime note coming up. But there isn't much going on in the nose. I was originally going to say it smells just like a Carlin, something like that. But there is a bit of a citrus note in there. So let's stop waffling. Dive in. Cruz Blanca, Mexico calling lager especial, 4.7%, £1.89 home bargains. Cheers. Yeah, it's nothing particularly nasty in there. It's a Mexican lager, and at the moment it's doing that Mexican lager job. .7, not a bad body, to be fair. It's not too bad. There's very much a sort of cracker feel in there. Carbonation. Feel it as you drink it, but it's quite smooth and soft carbonation. You look at it, it was very busy. It's definitely died down a bit now. It is literally just rolling up the centre of the glass. So it's quite smooth, in all fairness. And really, it's quite soft in the mouth. Taste-wise, I'm going to say taste-wise, for a Mexican sort of style lager, it's all right. It's all right. A citrus note in there. A bready, cracker kind of feel going on with the maltiness. Corona for me definitely has a bit of a twang to it. This doesn't. A little, maybe slightly sweet sort of citrus note. 4.7%. That is nowhere. You really don't get that. It drinks nice and easy. The fridge I've got it in at the moment, as I've said many a time, it only went in today. The fridge is only set, I'm guessing, at about 5 degrees. It's great when it's been in there for a few days. But for me, when it's been in there longer, it certainly sort of chills down a bit more. So I do think this is sort of beer that you want colder. Again, that's my own fault, you know. If I haven't chucked it in a colder fridge, well, so be it. But in all honesty, it's kind of an enjoyable enough drop. I think it'd be better colder, like I say. It's not going to wow you, by no means. It's not going to wow you. But it also isn't particularly off-putting. £1.89 for a 355ml can. Ultimately, you can say, yeah, it's been imported. Ultimately, though, when you're buying it, you don't look at that imported side. What you want is a beer that is going to do the job and be quite tasty. So, is it overpriced? You could possibly say, hang on, we're paying a little bit too much for that beer. But the beer is okay. The beer is okay. Is it worth picking up? I think it's worth giving a go. Don't expect to be blown away, like I say. But nothing particularly nasty in there. I would recommend probably chilling this beer down to at least 3 degrees. If you can get it colder, give it some of that, because if it's a Mexican lager, they'll be looking at it being drunk in hot temperatures and being nice and cold. Could you add some lime or lemon to it? I guess you could. That may improve it, I don't know. But overall, beer wise, it's all right. It's not terrible, it's not horrendous, it's not Carlin, it's not Foster's, although to start off with the smell I was thinking but no, it's all right. There's nothing nasty in there. It's gone down nice and easy. Is it worth the money? I'll let you make your mind up on that. But if you got £1.89, you fancy just chucking and trying a beer, give it a go. So that's from Own Bargains. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you very much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your bank holiday weekend, and I'll see you again soon on another one. Cheers.